So life took everything from you? Your woman left. Your so-called friend betrayed you. That job you already hated? It kicked you out like trash. Now you sit there, broken, bitter, calling yourself a failure. But in the middle of all this emptiness, something is starting to rise inside you. Something that can change everything if you let it. It has a name: rage. The only antidote to failure. Now you have two choices. You can keep whining, blaming others, drowning in self-pity. Or you can do what the barbarians did when they lost everything. Rise up, sharpen your blade, stare your enemy in the eyes, and take back what's yours. This is the barbarian law. And today, either you awaken that instinct inside you, or the world will keep spitting in your face. Barbarian Law 1. Hate mediocrity. The Vikings despised mediocrity. Farming, living quietly, or simply surviving was an insult to their spirit. For them, the sea was not just water, but a path to glory. If there was no foreign land to raid, they would fight among themselves, because peace made them rot inside. A Viking who stayed home, tending the fields, was no different than a corpse. Their sagas glorified warriors who left everything behind to seek battle and plunder, because they knew a short, fierce life burned brighter than a long, dull one. Now look at the modern man. He accepts mediocrity like a warm blanket. He works a job he hates, bows to a boss he despises, spends his nights in front of glowing screens, escaping into fake victories on a game or into the hollow pleasures of endless scrolling. He calls it stability, but in truth, it's slow death. He has traded the fire of conquest for the chains of comfort. A Viking would laugh at this slavery. He would spit on the man who dreams small, who fears risk, who accepts a life of gray routine. And so should you. If you don't hate mediocrity, you will become it. Burn the cage. Tear apart the chains of comfort. The first step of becoming a barbarian again is simple. Ignite disgust for the small life and swear to destroy it. Barbarian Law 2. Do not die on the couch. The Spartans were not raised to die in bed. From the age of 7, boys were thrown into the agoge, starving, freezing, fighting, bleeding. They were taught that a shameful death was worse than death itself. A Spartan's greatest honor was to fall in battle, his name echoing through eternity. Even in their old age, they trained with the young, because weakness was the greatest disgrace. Now look at the modern man. He spends his life softening his body and numbing his mind. He dreams of retirement, of lying on a couch until death claims him, fat, forgotten, and irrelevant. He thinks comfort is winning, but it is surrender. A Spartan would rather die pierced by spears than grow old with a belly full of beer. And so should you. Better to burn out in glory than to fade into nothingness. If you want to live as a barbarian, make this vow. You will not die on the couch. Barbarian Law 3. Act as if your life depends on it. The Huns, under Attila, moved like a storm. For them, hesitation meant death. On horseback since childhood, they attacked with terrifying precision. Arrows raining before an enemy could even raise a shield. Every movement was life or death. There was no room for doubt, no luxury of procrastination. Now look at the modern man. He delays everything. Tomorrow is his favorite word. He treats life like a practice run, as if he'll get another chance. He wastes time on distractions, opinions, and excuses. But a Hun didn't have tomorrow. Either he struck first, or he was struck down. That's the mindset you must embrace. Act with urgency, as if every decision was a battlefield. Because it is. If you hesitate, you die. Barbarian Law 4. Total focus. The Mongols under Genghis Khan conquered half the known world, not by numbers, but by focus. Their eyes saw only one thing, the target. On horseback, they could shoot arrows with deadly accuracy while moving at full speed because they were trained to eliminate every distraction. No drink, no laziness, no softness, only conquest. Now look at the modern man. His mind is scattered. He tries to do 10 things at once and fails at all. His phone enslaves him. His attention span has withered to seconds. He cannot focus long enough to conquer even himself. A Mongol would see this as pathetic weakness. In war, Distraction meant an arrow through your chest. For you, distraction means failure, poverty, humiliation. Focus is the sharpest weapon. Train it or be destroyed. Barbarian Law 5. Stop worshiping love. In the barbarian world, love was not an illusion. It was survival. Who controls the land, controls the women. Who wins the battle, wins the tribe. The barbarian did not beg for affection. He took what came as a result of his dominance. If his woman left him, he did not cry. He sharpened his blade. Now look at the modern man. He worships love like a religion. He writes poems to women who don't respect him, waits for text replies like a dog waiting for scraps, and crumbles when abandoned. He was told love is pure, but the truth is, love follows power. A barbarian understood this without reading books. If you lose, you are forgotten. If you win, you are desired. Stop worshiping love. Stop begging for what only power can give you. Dominate, and the world and women will follow. Conclusion: the oath of the barbarian. So now you know the laws. To hate mediocrity. To refuse death on the couch. To act as if your life depends on it. To focus like a Mongol arrow. To stop worshiping love and instead command respect through power. These are not tips. They are not motivation. They're a code of war. And if you want to rise from the ashes of your weakness, you must swear to live by them. A barbarian does not complain. He does not beg. He conquers. He leaves his mark on the earth. One day, your body will rot, but your honor, your glory, your spirit, that can live forever. So make a pact today. No more softness. No more excuses. From this moment, you fight like a barbarian. And if you're ready to join this brotherhood, subscribe. Not as a follower, not as a fan, but as a warrior making his oath. Because this is not just a channel. This is a tribe, and only the strong remain. Cross swords, live with honor. Die with glory, and let the world remember your name. Cross swords,